The overall function of the system is imprinting variable data on mailing envelopes and then cutting strips from web supplies and inserting those strips into envelopes and then sorting groups of envelopes into lots. We'll now zoom in to show some of the subsystems. On the right, underneath the computer, is the direct-to-product thermal transfer printer. This printer incorporates an automatic envelope feeder with a capacity of approximately 250 envelopes. The printer also incorporates a large supply spool, ribbon supply spool, almost 2,000 feet in length. This is a heavy-duty industrial printer capable of operating at continuous duty cycle. The 300 dpi print resolution assures high-quality text as well as precise barcodes. The specially designed feed system assures reliable separation of envelopes prior to imprinting. As we zoom out, on the left is the programmable logic controller used for sequencing of machine functions. We are now viewing envelopes after being imprinted, being directed into the escrow chute system. The envelopes will be retained in the escrow chute until a sensor determines the envelopes should then be directed onto the vacuum transport belt. Here we see the envelopes being transported on the vacuum transport belt system underneath the insertion chutes, where the cut strips, which are cut above, are inserted into the appropriate pockets of the envelopes. This is a close-up view showing the feeder cutters for both the control and test strip webs. These mechanisms are independent but operate in response to sequencing from the programmable logic controller. The strips are cut from the web into 1-inch wide strips using, as you can see better in the background, the sense marks on the web. You can note that the mechanism on the left is cutting 2 test strips, whereas the mechanism on the right is cutting only a single control strip per envelope. We're now focusing on the insertion area, where the escrowed strips are forcibly inserted into the envelopes. These envelopes are opened both by the vacuum and by a special guide mechanism incorporated into the design. After insertion, the envelopes move into the sealing station, where only the control strip flap is sealed. This view from the upper left of the machine shows envelopes moving past the sealing station and dropping into the collection chute, into the lot collection bins below. Here on the lower left, we see the lot collection bins. They extend a bit further than the scene shows. There are 5 of them in total, each capable of holding a maximum of 26 envelopes. Larger lots, such as 52 envelopes, can be combined into 2 collection bins.